What's up, everyone? This is Cody Rich with The Rich Frequency. Finally getting around to making my first video of 2026. I'm really excited about this. Is my little passion project, and I love this time of year because there's a lot of energy in the air. A lot of people are hyped to like build new habits for themselves and become a better version of themselves. And personal growth and development is one of my absolute favorite subjects. It's something I love to watch on YouTube, learn about in podcasts all the time. And I've been able to come a long way in the past decade doing a lot of these personal growth by learning a lot of personal growth. And one of my favorite quotes that I've ever learned in my life is "You can't grow in a bubble," and it's because it's undeniably true. You literally cannot grow in a bubble. And I think that if you're trying to grow in the ways you want to in 2026, you got to get used to being uncomfortable. Like, that's the best thing you can do, is learn to be comfortable being uncomfortable. There's a second part to this quote that I really like, and it's the bubble may protect you, but it also traps you. Something that I don't think a lot of people think about is the opportunity cost that comes with not taking risk. If you want to live like a good life and a life that's worth living and have memories and make those memories, you're going to have to take risks. That's just part of life. I've learned this the hard way in my life as I've moved so much across the United States. Living in 7 different cities, like moving to a whole new city completely by yourself, just in your car, not knowing hardly anyone and just making it work, has taught me a lot of skills. About like how to meet good people. What it's really taught me is a lot about myself, like what I'm able to overcome, and especially when times get tough or when things are really stressful. And I think that's what's cool about life, is it does test you in those ways. Like, everyone can be a really good version of themselves when everything's going right, but who are you when shit's hit the fan and you're like literally on your own trying to just figure shit out and make it work? And that's why I love this quote so much, because you won't really know your true character or what you're capable of if you're hiding in a bubble. This year, with 2026, I think a really good question to ask yourself is, when's the last time I really forced myself to be uncomfortable? For me, I know that I would get to the end of my life and I would really regret not taking the chances I wanted to take, or doing the things I wanted to take because I was willing to trade them for comfortability. In fact, that's like one of the number one things that older people tend to say, is that they didn't take the chances they wanted in their life and they didn't bet on themselves. And I really think it all starts from getting yourself out of that bubble. You're really not going to know the true testament of your character until you go through some really hard stuff. And life's going to do it to you regardless. You either can choose to do it, learn and grow through outside of that bubble, or you can be comfortable in the bubble and slowly become more and more sad because you aren't doing what you are meant to do or what you want to do. The choice is yours. So this year in 2026, I highly challenge you guys to get out of your bubbles more, see how much you grow as a person, and you'll thank me later. Thanks.